The subtle realm is the stratum of all mystical experience and visions, a realm that is separate from the gross material world, yet somehow intertwined with it. A dimension invisible to the senses that have been evolved to this point, a realm between the human and the totality. But before we delve into the nature of this dimension, I would like to make a suggestion in regards to the approach I recommend you take with not only this aspect, but the whole of the mystical system I am endeavoring to communicate, to transmit from my reality to yours. As you may have noticed, I use little of the terminology typically utilized when discussing these matters. This is done with a conscious intent in an attempt to prevent the reader or listener from getting ensnared in the language games of the preconceptions of previous learning and the concatenations of infinite associations they would initiate. For the system of inner transformation is not just another set of ideas to decorate your personal conceptual structure, but something to be directly perceived and lived until you are transmuted into your ultimate destiny. The ability to perceive, act, and exist in this subtle dimension lies seed-like in all beings. But tragically, for the majority of humans, it will lie dormant from their entrance into the world until their final exit from it. The subtle body and its organs, its centers, its energy and flows, the means by which gives one the ability to perceive, act, and exist in the subtle realm, is stimulated, grown, and developed by mystical experience and the deepening of awareness within and without. The process of inner mystical transformation will tend this garden of sacred energy until it finally miraculously flowers and opens up into your true nature, your birthright, your destiny. The subtle body, when fully flowered and developed, consists of its own organs, centers, channels, and energy which flows through it. While a full description of this esoteric anatomy would require storm-tossed oceans of ink to fully elucidate, here in this limited space I will restrain myself to giving just a tracing of a few of its major components. The organs of the subtle body are similar to the organs of the gross material body in name and location only, for they transcend the dualistic and compensatory limitations of matter, but whose operations can still have an effect in the universe of the five senses that have evolved to this point in space-time. The three main organs or centers of the body's subtle are the navel, the heart, and the crown. The navel is the center of peace. When fully open, it is a pure flow and circulation of peace without object. Not a peace that is commonly understood in the gross material world as a cessation or resolution of conflict, but a peace that is a force like gravity. A peace that saturates one down to every cell of their body-mind. A peace total, complete, and non-dual. A forceful grace. The heart is the center of ecstatic love. When fully open, it is a pure radiation of love without object. Not a love as it is commonly understood in the gross material world as a love for a person or form, but a love as a force like gravity. A love that radiates out from the breast, alighting all universes with its ecstatic bliss. The crown is the center of consciousness. When fully developed, it is the awareness and becoming of the true nature of reality. Not consciousness as is currently understood in the gross material world as mere self-awareness or thought, but as the infinite, eternal energy field of pure mind. The mind that is not in the body, but the body in the mind.